Hey everybody, welcome back to Majestic Collectibles. So I got a little bit of a home video poster collection in, and it's not so little. Probably somewhere around 3,000 home video posters. And this is just going to be a kind of an introductory thing, and see there's some more boxes there. I have no idea what's in them. And I think what I'm going to do is kind of do what I did with the action figures and toys and stuff. If you remember watching those 200 videos, we won't have 200 videos here. But I think what I'm going to do is just give you this initial look and go over just a few of the things that I've sorted. I'm still trying to sort these out. They take a ton of space. These are poster packs, those rectangular boxes. One is opened, so the posters in the middle, I've got them weighed down because they were rolled up really tight. These are unopened, never been opened, have no idea what's in there, to be honest with you. 3 of these are unopened. The one there you can see that's what's on the ground, and I actually have 3 more of these unopened poster packs, and they're all over the place. This is probably one of the better posters I've found so far. Get my little ladybug. The weather's warming up here, so I'm getting some bugs all over the place. Evil Dead 2 home video poster. Let's see if I got to be really careful on the edges of these because they can tear if you don't do it right. Day of the Dead is there. I think I had a couple of these. There's Halloween. And let's see, yep, there's a couple more Day of the Dead. I'll show you these in close-up glory later in a future video. Pumpkinhead. This is kind of up my alley, so I don't know. I'll probably keep the non-duplicates. Whoops. And then there's, which one is this? Return of the Living Dead, George Romero film. I got a lot of just different B movies. Something I want to point out. They're not movie posters. They're posters of movies, but they're not the one sheets that you saw in the theater. There's John Candy, and this is very similar to the original one sheet. But if you're ever buying these, because I do see this a lot, where they're promoted as one sheet movie posters, and there's available on video cassette and laser disc, so that'll date this thing. There's a little home video stamp on there, VHS, beta, just some clues. You know, that if you're buying these things, if it's a home video versus a full one sheet. And these are ones that I've sorted out. I am going to thumb through these. Wanted Dead or Alive. You got Raw Deal here with Schwarzenegger. I can't get enough distance back on the camera, so I apologize. This is not the greatest. Rambo First Blood Part 2. Field of Dreams. Now this was actually folded, and the vast majority so far these posters have not. They've been rolled, but they came both ways. There's another Rambo First Blood. And trying to get supplies for these things in an economical way. Oh my gosh, what a disaster. And I'll go over that later. I think I finally got it figured out. There's another Rambo First Blood Part 2. We got Lethal Weapon 2. Beverly Hills Cop. You can see that's a video poster because the size is smaller. Back to the Future 2. I'll probably hang on to that unless I find a better copy. Graveyard Shift. I love that movie. I'm not actually for a horror sci-fi guy, I'm really not much into the Stephen King stuff, but I did like that one. Phantom of the Opera with Freddy Krueger. This is the Robert Englund version of that. Star Wars Trilogy. That's obviously, video poster there. Spies Like Us. That was okay. Loose Screws. You see a lot of these B and even C and D kind of movies, but the poster art is great. So this is Renegade Ninja. And if that was in theaters, it was only in like LA and New York, you know, very limited runs. It was not in theaters around here, I can tell you that. And it may never have been in theaters at all. I don't know. This is something I'm still learning. I have several hundred original video, or not video, movie theater one-sheet posters. But I've never really had many of these video store posters. And of course, you know, if you grew up as a 80s kid like I did, I love Rutger Hauer movies. If you grew up in the 80s like I did, I mean, you could not get away. Every gas station, every grocery store, convenience store, everywhere you could go, rented videotapes. I mean, it was just inescapable. If you lived under a rock on the dark side of the moon, there was a video store. That Beyond the Door 3, that great schlocky one. GoBots, now I hadn't seen GoBots anything for ages, and I had completely forgotten about it. But there's the home video poster, there's a good one. Predator, which I'm pretty sure I do have an original one sheet of Predator. Another exploitation film, blaxploitation film is what they used to be called. I don't know if that's still is or not. I'm going to get you, sucker. Another GoBots. Hot Target, you know what? I've seen a lot of schlock videos and movies. You know, when I worked in the theater and we had a video store next door. But even I haven't heard of some of these. So this has been a lot of fun. So there's Elliot from E.T. Wasn't actually a bad movie. Wasn't really a kid movie though. Kind of portrayed it that way, but it was a little dark. And Street Walking, no idea what that was about. Anyway, City Limits, you know, a lot of these post-apocalyptic. Savage Dawn, I actually thought this might have been a rollerball poster for a second when I first saw it. If you remember that movie, I think it was 75 with James Caan. Presidio, good movie. I never heard of this one. Prototype X29A, don't know. I'm going to have to go find some of these now, to be honest with you, see if I can find them somewhere, Freevee or I don't know, YouTube or something. Robin Hood, I don't think I've seen this one. I've seen a lot of different Robin Hood movies. That one I'm not familiar with. Of course, this one I am. I mean, you can't really go wrong with the Kevin Costner version. Just, you know, when his accent changes from English to California, just pretend it didn't happen. Great movie here, Full Metal Jacket. Uncle Buck with John Candy in it, another fun movie. Robot Holocaust, gotta tell ya, never saw it. Gotta look up that one, see if I can watch it somewhere. Alien Nation. You know, I liked it. It's a cult favorite. It's not one of my favorites, but I did enjoy it. Coming to America with Eddie Murray. There's another Field of Dreams poster in there. Land Before Time, and this is more of a banner than a poster. See, it's got the Pizza Hut on there. Golden Child, and I think that's it. Yeah, so that's it for now. I still have, you know, I've gone through like maybe 150 posters out of, well, probably around 3,000. And these are ones in this tray I've sorted. I've sorted those. Those are the better sci-fi horror. And then these are just kind of, I don't know what you would call them, really oddball stuff. BBC, some Australian series stuff. I've looked a few of them up. They don't seem to have a ton of value. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know what to do with them. I do have, let's see all my junk laying around. Here's some odd size video posters. That's a banner. I'm not going to unroll it now. But, you know, Evil Town. Let's see, who else do we have here? Codename Zebra. Never heard of that one either. Secret Wars with Linda Hamilton. Or Secret Weapons, sorry, I was thinking of the Marvel series. This next one, Spare Parts, that's just kind of typical of your you know, that era, that genre. I think this is another, is this another Full Metal Jacket? Yep, it is under there. So all sorts of just fun stuff. Haven't seen a lot of kids or family movie stuff yet. Haven't seen any Full Moon movies. That's some, you know, Subspecies or Puppet Master, Trancer, stuff like that. So hopefully that will be in here too. A little bit of cartoon stuff. This is about all I've found. I got a Bugs Bunny, and then I've got oh, well, I guess I should show it to you right side up. That would be the nice thing to do, I suppose. Stakeout, that's just a boring one. Got some Hanna-Barbera stuff. So just all sorts of fun stuff. I have not really gone through this box here. And there's a lot of, man, there's a lot of stuff in here that I just have to go through. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up this stuff, and then I'll probably just go ahead and put it on the tripod so nobody gets car sick while watching this. And then I'll just move them from one tray to the other so you can see them all. Probably be fairly long videos. May have to cut a box in half because I think there's a couple hundred, you know, 100 to a couple hundred posters in every one of those flats, and I don't even know on that rolled stuff. I just got to get the the stuff flattened out so it's not curled, so it's easier to deal with. So how many are in those boxes, those poster packs? I don't know, but we'll find out together, guys. So, you know, check out the other videos, and thanks for watching.